This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will discuss one more program of chapter subprogram and file handling in GW basic programming language, and the program we're going to execute and write today is to create a program to implement a telephone directory using sequential access files. Your program should be capable of writing the name, telephone number, and address of your friends to a sequential file. So we will write a program in the editor of GW Basic. So let's switch to the IDE of GW Basic programming language. Here we are, viewers, on line 10. We will type CLS. Line 20 we will type open phone.bat data file. For output as #1 is the buffer memory location. Line 30 input friend's name, NAM dollar. Line 40 input friend's telephone number, tel. Line 50, so we have used over here this dollar symbol because it's a string variable, so we need to type this dollar symbol in order to identify the variable, string variable over here. Line 50 we will type input friend's address, ADDR dollar. We have actually skipped comma over here. Comma is always necessary because we need to store these values which will be input by the user, so we will have to use comma over here and then type NAM dollar variable name. Line 60 we will type write #1 name dollar, comma tel, comma ADDR dollar. Line 70 input add records, means to add more records, yn dot double equal to double quotes comma a dollar. Line 80 we will type if a dollar equal to y, or a dollar equal to small y, go to 50, go to 30, because this, by pressing the key Y, capital or small, the control will be transferred from line 80 to line 30, and the user will be asked to enter more records of the friend's name, telephone, and address subsequently. Line 90 close #1 to close the file. Line 100 end statement is used to save the program. Now I'm going to save this program. I will press F4 key and type the name as phone directory. So I will type phone dir.bas, name of the file. I'm going to execute. So here it is, our program. We have typed it and now we're going to execute it, so we'll press the F2 key. So the friend's name can be any name like Steve. and the telephone number is like 123-778-979897, and the address can be like Daytona Beach. Now it asks us to give more records. If you press Y, then more records can be under, like I'm gonna type Stanley. A phone number can be 111-456-9786, and the place can be like Houston. And again ask you to give more records. If you press N, then the program will be terminated and the execution will be stopped. So no more record can be entered. But if I had pressed Y, then it would have asked me to enter more records. So this is how the program is executed. So let's switch to the text area, where I will explain the whole execution of the program line by line for your better understanding and knowledge. So let's switch to the text area, viewers. Here we are, viewers. Now I'm going to explain the interpretation line. CLS statement is used to clear the contents of the screen. In line 20, open statement is used to create file form.dat. Since the extension is DAT, so it is basically a data file. For output means it will be used for output to display as #1, means that the buffer memory location 1 will be used for the output of this program. In line 30, it is basically a file handling program. In line 30, input statement is used to take input from the user, which will actually store name of the friends in the string variable named $. In line 40, input statement is used to take input from the user, which will actually store telephone number of the friend in this numeric variable named TEL. In line 50, input statement is used to take input from the user, which will actually store address of the friend in the string variable named $. In line 60, write statement is used to store the name, telephone, and address of the friend in the memory location, in the buffer memory location. Number 1, write statement is actually used to print, means to store data in the memory. Into the memory. In line 70, input statement is used to ask the user to add more records by using the if to add more records, and the input given by the user will be stored in string variable named $. So this $, will now contain the input given by the user, and in line 80, if condition is used to check the variable $, against capital Y or small y. To check whether the user want to give more input, more data to store or not. If the user press capital Y or small y, then the control will be transferred from line 80 to line 30, and then user will be asked to enter the name, telephone number, and address of his/her friend one more time. But if the user press N, capital N or small n, then the next line will be executed, which is 80, which is 90. After 80 means in line 90 we can see close hash 1 is used, which is actually used to close the file to write any more data into it. In line 100, end statement is used to close end the program. So this is the whole interpretation of the execution of the program line by line, my dear viewers, how this program is executed and what is the purpose of each and every word, reserved word, keywords, statements, variables, types of variables. All these things how the program is logically executed, what is the purpose of this if condition, if this the value given by the user, whether it can be y or n, because he is asked to give y or n, y for yes and n for no, means if he presses n, then the program will be stopped and no more data can be entered into it. But if he presses y, then the control will be transferred to line 30 from line 80, and he will be once again asked to give the name of his friend, telephone number and address. So this is how this program will be continued its execution, and I've explained each and every line in detail to you guys for your better understanding and knowledge. That's all, viewers. Thanks for watching.